Now, before you say anything, before you say, before you raise your torches and pitchfork, let me clarify something. I am a former Brony. I stopped watching the show. I don't even know how it ends. I don't even know half the character. I only know like up to season five. Everything up to season five. After season six, I don't give a shit about. Okay, that's fine. Let me. I think my mic is shit. It's not that my mic is shit. It's that like I don't have one. So we have a bunch of so we have an hour and 33 minutes and 31-second video explaining the biggest My Little Pony iceberg. So knowing me and my impatience, you think this is crazy. However, so this was made by Stardust 42, who made this video, and I only know I don't know. So before I tell you, before we start this, I want to tell you my brony story. Yes, every brony has a brony story. Why they became a brony in the first place. And I will also tell you why I stopped becoming a brony in the first place. Now, it started when I was like 12 or 13 when season 2 came out. I think I was hell, fuck it. I was probably 10. No, I was 10 when it. So what happened was my my step my stepsister and my stepbrothers, no, or my stepsisters and my stepbrother started watching it, and I was like, "Why are you watching My Little Pony?" And they said, "Oh, it's really good." And I saw like an episode, and it was the episode with that first introduced Discord, and Discord's fucking awesome. We all know this. So I was like, "Holy shit, this show is pretty good. I want to watch more episodes like this." So I did, and then and that from that point on, I became a brony, and that was when the first episode, the premiere of season 2, was first released. So I was there when fucking Twilight got her wings. I was there with the Canterlot wedding. I was there for Equestria Girls. I was there. I experienced all that shit. I even experienced I forgot. I try to block My Little Pony or Friendship is Magic specifically. I try to block Friendship is Magic out of my mind because I really don't give a shit about it anymore. I mean, aside from some of the jokes, I mean not the jokes from the show. I mean like some of the brony jokes and other shit like that. Aside from that, I really have nothing to do. I have no reason to revisit the series. So, therefore, now you're probably wondering, why did I stop becoming a brony? Did I realize that the fandom is fucking built up of man children and edgy teenagers? No. It's because it was right after season 5 ended. It was I saw the first episode of season 6 on YouTube because I was poor. I couldn't watch it on TV. So I watched it on YouTube. Then I stopped. I watched the premiere for season 6, and then I saw the second episode of season 6 was out, and I was like, "Oh, hey, I might watch that." But not right now. I got other stuff to do. And then I saw it again the next day, and I was like, I don't really feel like watching it. I'll watch it tomorrow. That tomorrow never came. And that was the last time I watched My Little Pony. So, it is. It's been years since I fucking seen this. And apparently, Friendship is Magic ended officially. So, I'm. So, this came out like a little bit last year. And I don't really remember when because Generation 4. So you're gonna hear a lot of brony jargon. And once this video's over, and once we have time, and if we have time, we can watch or we'll read some of the Homestuck epilogues because we didn't get a chance to do that last stream. and we'll watch a Parappa anime or two. So, let the shit show begin, boys. Okay. Yep. Oh my god. Oh my god, I love how fucking the top of the iceberg is fucking just about like 7 or 8 things, and the rest is just the cesspool of fucking bullshit. Yep. Okay. Yep. No, get that thing out of there. Get her out of there. Get her out of there. Get that fucking thing out of there. Yep. Get that horse out of the jar. Absolutely. Hold on. Can you hear this? Can you even hear this? I'm hoping you guys can because I'm not going to explain everything. Yeah, you guys can't hear the fucking audio. Hold on. Maybe it's an OBS thing. Let me turn that up a bit.
It's primarily from memory.
Okay. Now let's see.
And looking up a few things
get that thing out of there. Get her
Shut
up. Stop.
very
Stop.
factual,
I don't want that
if
shit on my
something isn't-
channel. Oh my god. Stop it. Get that. I don't like these. Get them away.
The first episode aired on October 10th, 2000. Also, I forgot how to sound interesting for the first layer, so bear with me.
Okay, here we go. Now we start.
Out of there. Get that fucking.
And looking up a few things
get that
from
thing
one
out of
source.
there. Get
Rest
that.
assured,
Get her
it's
out of
very
there. Stop.
factual,
I don't want that
if
shit on my
something isn't-
channel. Oh my god. Stop it. Get that. I don't like these. Get them away.
The first episode aired on October 10th, 2000. Also, I forgot how to sound interesting.
Stop. Why
for the first layers.
there's a fucking fly in my room and it's pissing me off. God damn. Alright, we'll let me unplug it. I got a decent amount of charge. It'll last about an hour or so. Let me actually check just to be sure. 85% remaining. Okay, here we go. Let's go.
Layer 1. My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic. The
Yep.
first episode aired on October 10th, 2010, and ran for a total of 9 seasons, ending on October 12th, 2019.
Oh yeah,
The show is
2019.
smart, funny, a pleasure to look at, and amassed a huge following.
Oh my god,
The
look
show
at
has had a
those
huge
fucking
impact on
sweaty
thousands of
ass
people
bronies.
and internet culture as a whole.
Sweaty
This
ass
video and
bronies.
everything I talk about in it is a result of this show.
If you couldn't already tell, I have grown to resent the people that I once considered my allies.
Bronies. Bronies are adult male fans of the show My Little Pony Friendship is Magic.
Yep.
However, it's been used as an umbrella term for really any fan of the show.
Yep.
Another popular term for female fans is Pegasisters.
We don't
The term was coined by an anonymous 4chaner and has been used ever since.
pony bro.
Anyway, I discovered that the first time the word bronies was ever used wasn't on 4chan in 2010, but instead,
What?
it was first used in September of 2010 by some random Twitter account that simply tweeted out the word bronies. I can't believe this exists. I'm
Okay.
in disbelief. I don't know how.
All right.
Anyway, I just thought that was worth a mention.
Okay. Now let me.
Equestria Girls. A
Yep.
canon spin-off of the
I
original show, which
remember
takes
this
place in a
fucking
separate
thing.
dimension
I
where all the
remember when this shit first came out. Hold on. Can you hear me? Can you hear? Does it not sound like dog
Bear
shit?
with me. My Little Pony Friendship is Magic.
Yep.
However, it's been used as an umbrella term for really any fan of the show.
Yep.
Another popular term for female fans is Pegasisters.
We don't.
The term was coined by an discovered that the first but in
Remember this fucking thing. I remember when this shit first came. Okay, here we go. Here we go. All right. I remember these. I remember all these fuckers. I remember that. bitch back there.
characters are humans. The first
Yeah.
piece of Equestria Girls content was simply
I lost my shit when I saw this trailer. I lost my fucking shit when I saw this trailer. When it first came out in 2013, I lost my shit.
labeled Equestria Girls, a movie about how Twilight goes to the human world and tries to get the crown back to save her friends or whatever. It takes
Oh.
place directly after the events of Season 3, and also had a brief runtime in movie theaters.
Oh yeah, it was in movie theaters. I
2017
forgot.
My Little Pony feature-length movie. In 2017,
I have not seen this movie. I have not seen this movie.
the My Little Pony movie was released in theaters. It featured celebrity voice actors, a different animation style. Pony
Hold on.
movie was released in
What's
theaters.
what's celebrities? Never heard of any of these people.
Featured celebrity voice actors, a different animation style, and had the characters go on adventures beyond Equestria.
Yeah.
While it was canon within G4's lore, every character that was voiced by a celebrity never returned to the show. Guess
Yep.
why? Discord remix.
Of course. Of course. Of course. How could we forget about this? The Living Tombstone, the same guy that made the Five Nights at Freddy's song, made this.
By far the most popular piece of Brony music, Discord
Yep.
remix by the Living Tombstone had reached wide appeal within the fandom. However,
Yep.
in more recent years, it's become more mainstream throughout internet culture. It's a remix of the song Discord by Eurobeat Brony. Speaking of which, Brony music.
Brony
the show
music.
inspired a lot of music from fans. Many talented creators got their rise from making My Little Pony songs,
Yep.
such as Living Tombstone and
Living-
Eurobeat Brony.
Living Tombstone especially. With Five Nights at Freddy's.
Lauren Faust.
Lauren
Lauren
Faust.
Faust is the creator of My Little Pony Friendship
That's Lauren Faust? That looks like fucking Mahiro Koizumi. Like, who the fuck?
is Magic. She left the show after season 2, but
Oh.
she is still credited as the reason the show has such a wide appeal. Derpy.
Oh, yes, Derpy.
Derpy is a
I didn't know she left.
gray
Derpy.
Pegasus mare with a yellow mane. In the first episode, she can be seen with crossed eyes and scrunched face. Many fans noticed and started looking for her in the background of other episodes. She
Yep.
of course got the name Derpy from fans talking about her on 4chan. She loves muffins because she can be seen saying the word muffin in the background of one episode. You can't make
Yeah.
it up, that's actually why she likes muffins.
Yeah.
In the episode Winter Wrap-Up, she's called Ditsy Doo. And in the episode The Last Roundup, she actually gets a speaking line, and Rainbow Dash calls
Yep.
her Derpy. We'll get to all that later, but note that her canon name now is Muffins.
Nah, it's always Derpy. It's Derpy who. We all know this.
MLP board.
Oh,
4chan
Christ.
was the primary board.
Oh,
where
here we
fans
go.
originally
Here we're
discussed
going
the
in the
show.
cesspool.
It got a little too popular though, and there were so many people talking about it, so many people posting about it, that they
Yep.
banned ponies outright. Since
Yep.
the problem didn't go away, 4chan mods decided to make a board specifically for My Little Pony. To this day, it's the only board catered to one specific fandom.
It's time to bring balance
didn't
to
even know.
business travel
Stop it.
and discover the
So, thoughts. I didn't know Lauren Faust left after season 2. I thought she stayed the whole ride through. I never knew.
Alright, we're already on to the second layer. This is where things get long. We're gonna start it out with seasons 1 to 4, the golden age of the show.
The Golden Age. What? There was a Golden
Seasons
Age?
1 to 3, or depending on who you ask, seasons 1 to 4, are considered the golden age of the show in the fandom. It'd be
Really?
a crime to say that the show was falling off in popularity around this time.
Yeah.
But many remember this as the golden age. 15.ai.
Yes. 15.ai.
15.ai is a website that allows users to write out whatever they want, and then have an AI-generated voice say it out for them.
Shut the fuck up, Fluttershy. I know what you did. I know what you did, and I really hope they bring it up.
The catch here is that the voices are made to resemble different characters from various TV shows,
Yes.
video games, etc.
Yes.
Also real life. Anyway, the point is, Twilight and Fluttershy were the first
Why
two
does that-
characters added to the website.
Why did the words deep throat just flow across my screen? Are we just gonna gloss over that? Like what? What in the fuck, man? Check. God damn.
Came out. Hold on. Can you hear me?
Let me mute this so we can go live so I can see what you guys are seeing.
PMVs, or Pony Music
Yes,
Videos.
pony
Yes,
music
the piece-
videos. Jesus Christ, I remember. There was one for You're Gonna Go Far Kid from The Offspring, and it was all Nightcore, and it was Rainbow Dash based. I remember now.
Stands for pony, nothing else. PMVs are essentially the Brony fandom's AMVs, or
The first
anime
Pony music video?
They can range from stealing clips from the show and stealing other people's music and putting them together into a video,
Yep.
or you can make a full-length animation and completely original music, and it would still be considered a PMV. Pretty self-explanatory. Bronies React.
Oh,
Bronies
yes.
React is a parody series of the Fine Brothers React show, where they have various groups of people react to certain videos.
Okay.
One video had teens react to the My Little Pony intro, and by extension, the Brony fandom. The YouTuber AC Racebest thought it'd be funny if Bronies reacted.
Look at this dude. He looks like Owen Wilson. He looks like a stronger Owen Wilson.
To teens react to My Little Pony, so he called up a bunch of famous bronies and had them react to the video. At the time, AC Racebest was a nobody, but now he's known for the series, and it continues to this day. That brings us on to
Oh,
brony YouTubers and horse fame.
horse fame.
Honestly, I could make a whole Iceberg video just talking about different people in the community, and
Who's
I'm
this?
going to, trust me. Here's a
Okay.
short list of them. Okay, the
I
term
do-
horse fame applies to anybody who got famous for making pony content on the internet.
Okay.
Fim fiction.
Yes. Friendship is magic fiction.
Fimfiction is a website where people share My Little Pony.
Why is there a
fanfics.
rat here?
That's it. R/place Dashy. In 20, I have to explain r/place. In 2017, on Reddit, there was an April Fool's event where they had a 1,000 by 1,000 pixel canvas that
That's
anybody
right.
could place on. Here's a link to Little Shy's video. I can't do this myself. I have to re-record
There's a
this section
Dashy right
anyway
there.
because while I was making this video, Reddit announced r/place again, and so.
Okay.
Yeah, I have to finish this
We
part.
lie down.
Okay, it's later now, and r/place concluded a couple days ago.
I
The Brony
remember
community
these.
managed to get 10 pieces plus a small.
I remember this.
This was not as easy as it sounded. Our pieces of work got destroyed a total of 22 times, according to, well, one of our pieces. We started with a saluting Dashy in our original spot, but got beheaded by Ukraine. Then we moved the Derpy that we had down to where Hollow Knight was, and then Mizkif attacked it.
What?
It was this whole thing. Listen, I'm sure Little Shy will make a video eventually about this.
There
Just wait
was
around, so
lore
it's
to
not the issue,
this.
Alright, it's not going to be me. 20% cooler. I'm
Yes.
really trying to not put in a lot of memes here, but I have to talk about 20%
Excuse me, that was dirty. That was nasty.
cooler. In Season 1, during Rarity's song Art of the Dress, she's pestering Rainbow Dash on how she wants her dress to look. Rainbow Dash tells Rarity that she wants it to be 20% cooler. Since
Right.
then, it became her catchphrase, first as a meme in the Brony community, but eventually finding its way back into the show many, many times.
Yep.
I should mention one of the main reasons it became such a big meme is because of a song by Ken Ashcorp. Go listen to it. Applejack's Parents.
Yes.
Season 7, Episode 13, The Perfect Pair. Both in one. Okay,
I've heard
cool.
about this.
So,
I have
so
not seen the
staff
episode,
wanted to
but I've
have
heard
Granny
about it.
Smith as a character because Granny Smith is an apple, and they wanted to have all the characters like named after apples because puns are funny, I guess. And so Applejack and the whole Apple family, they just live with Granny Smith with no presence of like parents. And so a lot of fans are thinking, where are Applejack's parents? What happened to them? Are they dead? Very popular headcanon by Ink Rose saying that they were murdered by Timberwolves in cold blood spread throughout the fandom and sort of just became the understood fact of how they died.
What?
But they still could technically be living in a ranch far, far away. It was never really confirmed that they died. So the theory remained open until Season 7, Episode 13, The Perfect Pair, where after 7 years they finally addressed the question, where the hell are Applejack's parents? So William Shatner shows up, and for some reason the kids start asking around town what happened to their parents because they don't know either. So the Apple kids ask around about their parents' wonderfully special and perfect hetero relationship. It's very cute. Go watch it. Anyway, there's
I think I remember this episode, actually. I might have seen this, like, right after. I can't remember. I remember some of this shit.
like very clear subtext that their parents are just dead. And that's what Lauren Faust wanted, apparently. I think she said that in a tweet one time. So in conclusion, Applejack's parents are dead because of a pun. They sent a child to hell.
What?
So hell canonically
What?
exists in My Little Pony. It's a place called Tartarus, according to Twilight Sparkle.
Tartarus.
And there's a couple baddies in there, like T-Rex and the Bugbear and a few other innocent creatures. But at the end of Season 8, after they defeat Cozy Glow, who is working with
Who?
T-Rex, Instead of like reforming her or like offering her a chance at redemption, they literally just throw this 4-year-old child in hell.
Hell to you!
Yet the racist lives on. There's a theory that she was secretly chrysalis the whole time, but that didn't end up being a thing. So
What?
Rainbow Dash's parents.
What racist? What?
Hell.
Huh?
That with an accent. People wanted
Shit, things changed a lot. Things changed, man.
to see Rainbow Dash's parents for a long time as well, but less so because she didn't have a Granny Smith in her life. During a flashback in Season 3, she's seen standing on the head of a pony that looks like her dad, but with the rainbow mane, but
Yeah.
apparently he's just her mentor?
What?
It's not her dad. Anyway, in Season 7, Episode 7, we get to see her real parents in an okay episode, I guess. Season 7 really delivered. We got Applejack's parents, we got Rainbow Dash's parents, and we also got a Celestia and Luna episode. But to be fair, we also got Forever Philly, so, you know. Flufflepuff!
Oh,
Flufflepuff
Christ.
is a fan-made pony.
I
which is
remember
basically
this
just
bitch.
Pink, ball of fluff.
I
don't know how else
remember
to
this
describe them.
motherfucker.
They're roommates with Chrysalis, or maybe they're lovers, I don't know. They make cute little animated skits, and it's a joy for everybody. They're also responsible for the viral animated video, Pink Fluffy Unicorns Dancing on Rainbows. Everyone thinks
Jesus.
that they wrote the song, but they didn't. Some
No.
other guy wrote it. Nobody knows his
Yeah.
name, though, because he didn't put a cute pony on their screen. So.
Yep.
Scootaloo is an orphan. Yeah,
No shit.
we're still on the parents bit. We
No
don't ever see
shit.
Scootaloo's parents, nor where she lives, so she's probably an orphan and
Yeah.
lives in the treehouse.
Who is this? Get this thing off my screen. Oh my god,
It
bro.
gets lonely here at night.
What? Oh my god. First off, before we dive into this, we're only 11 minutes in. It's gonna be a long fucking night.
This is it,
Wait, what?
It gets lonely here at night.
it's a meme, okay? A lot of these things are memes. I'm trying to avoid putting memes. It's a meme, okay? It's a joke. Haha,
Okay.
Scootaloo, orphan, funny, haha. Make fun of the orphan child. No parents, haha. Lose. We finally got to see her parents in Season 9 because, of course, we do.
Yeah,
And
what?
they're Australian. At the end of the
Oh.
episode, Scootaloo decides that she wants to be an orphan.
She has parents. Rats. I thought. God damn it.
Two Best Sisters Play. Two
What?
Best Sisters Play is an animated series by Two Snacks,
What
where
the
they take
fuck?
audio from the YouTube channel Two Best Friends Play and animate Celestia and Luna playing the games instead, and it's very good. Their animation stands out as some of the best created by any Brony. On a tangentially related note, somebody pretended to be Two Snacks and attended a con, and people actually believed them until Two Snacks was like, hey guys, that's not me. Just thought that'd be fun to add.
Oh,
Rainbow Dash is worst pony. Whoop,
I guess.
it's another meme. Oh, here we go.
I guess.
So Rainbow Dash is kind of hated among the fandom for being an egotistical piece of shit. At least in the newer
Yeah,
episodes. In the older
I
ones,
can
people
see
like,
that.
actually liked her, and obviously people still
Yeah, you either really love her or you really hate her. There's no in between.
like Rainbow Dash, but she's kind of a dick. Anyway, during the closing
Yeah.
ceremonies at the last BronyCon in 2019, Saberspark went up on stage and said Rainbow Dash really is worst pony in front of the entire 10,000 attendees. Then he got beat up by Dusty Cat. It was hilarious. YTP, PM,
Okay, well, Saberspark was a brony? What the fuck? What is Saberspark a brony? Really? Huh, I never knew. Well then.
these. On the Iceberg, I wrote Sunshine Celery Stalks and a Bass Fluttershy.
I've seen a few of these. These My Little Pony YouTube
would be
poops.
YTP PMVs. YTP meaning YouTube poop, PMV pony music video, you get the idea. Technically AFA isn't a YTP PMV, but it can sort of like be counted as one, maybe like a
Right.
pioneer aspect, I don't know. I just felt like these songs should be on the list, alright? So here they are.
I'm getting like a
All out
lot of
question.
I'm getting a lot of fucking PTSD just from PTSD, sorry. A lot of PTSD just from looking at this shit because it reminds me of a fucking shitty ass fan base that I was a part of.
Equestria. Fallout Equestria is like the Fallout
What?
games, but with ponies. I'm
What?
pretty sure it takes place like thousands of years after the show takes place,
Huh?
but I haven't read it because it's one of the longest self-written fanfics.
You think that's long? Honey, you haven't seen shit.
In existence. 620,000 words. Yeah.
You haven't read Homestuck, buddy.
Yeah, that's pretty big. You could buy paperback and hardback copies of some
Oh,
of the
really?
chapters, I think. And as a side tangent, let's talk about 2B2T, the oldest anarchy server in Minecraft.
Yeah.
Somebody, because they're crazy, decided to rewrite Fallout Equestria in its entirety on Minecraft signs. Each Minecraft sign can hold out, 60 letters, so they did thousands and thousands of signs spanning thousands and
That's
thousands
fucking
of
amazing.
blocks on the server where anyone could destroy it. Pretty cool. Anyway, here's a
Nice.
video. Go watch it if you want. This
That's
video's too
great.
long. I can't keep talking about 2B2T. Ponies, the Anthology.
Wait,
Ponies, the
what?
Anthology is a 7.05 part long series about memes. A bunch of horse famous creators all come together to make a bunch of memes, and then they compile it into a 1-hour video or so. They're
What?
very funny, and they're very popular, and they're definitely not for kids. My Little Dashie, as well
Oh
as
my
Stormy
god. Good god. I remember that. Holy shit. Oh, that was so fucking... Oh my god, I cried when I watched that. What was I on? What was I thinking?
Why not? My Little Dashie is an angsty fanfic about a guy who finds a Philly Rainbow Dash in a box and raises her as her own.
Fucking Christ.
Special. It's just an ordinary brown cardboard box. Inside is a sleeping Philly Rainbow Dash.
That's the music they
Storm
used?
FX adapted this fanfic into like a movie using their ponies in real life animation skills. Video garnered a lot of popularity and it became a very popular fanfic. It may have been referenced in the show when Rainbow Dash's dad refers to her as our little Dashie, but who really knows? Storm FX
okay.
makes My Little Pony in real life videos. Also, sometimes JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
I've become
What?
a bit of an expert in sun care. An
What?
SP
Oh my god,
aficionado, if
stop
you
it.
will.
Stop
My
it. I
bottle
don't
of
want to
choice,
see this.
Neutrogena Ultra Sheer.
Alright,
The
how much
lightweight
shit do we have
blend
left?
PlayStation graphics.
What?
So in 2017, the My Little Pony movie released.
Hold on,
with-
wait a minute. Wait, oh wait, this ain't right. Boy, what the hell? Yeah, I know, Luke. I know. Look, Luke, look. It's been a while, buddy. I'm not coming back to this. This is just leave me alone.
where they had Toon Boom 2D animation and it was beautiful, but all the background sets were made in 3D and they looked really bad. People joke that they look like PlayStation 2 graphics. That's the joke. Nightmare Moon on the Hourglass.
Oh,
In
God.
the first episode of My Little Pony, Twilight walks past a big hourglass and you can see a little image of Nightmare Moon because
Really?
that's who they were talking about at the
Huh.
time. And a lot of people did not see this until it was pointed out to them. / parentheses, the Brohoof.
What is this?
Popularized by
Oh,
a season 1
Christ.
episode where
Oh,
Applejack
my
and Rainbow
God.
Dash fight to the death.
Right.
Brohoof. It's just a fist bump. It's just a fist bump. saying that, hey, I'm a Brony.
How much
You want a
longer do we
Brohoof?
have of this?
They do it at
Oh,
cons,
right.
It was a lot of fun. 2013. The good old days. Okay, they weren't that good. I was depressed, but at least I had ponies.
God damn.
Online / parentheses is how you Brohoof other fans of the show.
What?
That's it.
That's
Yeah, you know.
fucking stupid.
Applejack and Rainbow Dash didn't actually fight to the death. I don't know why I said
Yes,
that.
they did.
Real horses.
Wow.
For some reason, in the season finale of season 1, Twilight uses a spell to turn mousies
Mice.
into like human, like horses, like horses, like the horses we have in real life, not ponies, like horses. This
Really?
disturbed
Oh,
many
yeah,
people at
that's
the time.
right.
Also, while we're on this episode, here's Cyclops Pony.
Oh yeah, Cyclops Pony.
You knew
Holy
it was
shit.
coming. More to Twi, baby.
Yeah. Yeah. Now we're fucking talking. Now we're talking.
This is a stupid joke in 2011 that blew up again in recent years for some reason.
We begin
Basically, it's a
this
ship
year.
between Mordecai from the show Regular Show and Twilight. This image became very popular, and they sing airplanes in the night sky are like shooting, posting galore. And also, now this is a mainstream meme, so I have to keep hearing
Yep.
about it. Background ponies.
All right. Yep.
That's it. That's a lot to explain. Just a lot of background ponies.
Okay.
Alright, here's a list of unnamed background ponies that the fandom gave names to. Here we
Right.
Okay, we'll talk about the important ones later, but know that the fandom had an obsession with the ponies in the background. They had
Yep.
names, they had voices, they had backstories, they had...
Oh wait. Is that the Big Lebowski? What the fuck? What? What?
relationships, they were dating, I mean, they were
Yep.
gay. One of them
Yep.
was a fucking human. The Hub Network and Discovery family.
Oh,
Network
yes.
was what
Yes, yes. Ah, the hub. I'm pretty sure they're also going to bring up the Dan versus Pinkie Pie crossover thing, but we'll get to that.
Stream their shows on, and it shared a birthday with My Little Pony. Anyway, in like 2014, they changed it to Discovery Family, which is a much lamer name in my opinion.
Yep.
The MLP manga.
Oh, yes.
There's an MLP manga released to appeal to all the anime weebs in the fandom. I said to myself,
all of them.
I became an adult and I had an income, I would purchase them and read them. I have yet to do that. People like it, and the art is very charming. Episode 100.
Wait, what? What the fuck did that just say? Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Holy shit. Oh my goodness. Oh god. They did not. They did not. That's gold. That is gold. Holy shit. I can't wait for him to bring up this.
Like it, and the art is very charming. Episode 100, Slice of Life. In the first season, the 100th episode of My Little Pony aired, titled Slice of Life, written by M.A. Larson.
Oh yeah,
where
that's right.
Basically, they made every fan headcanon about the background ponies canon. There were a
Yep.
lot of fun references, and I could gush about this episode for ages, but I won't.
Yeah.
I will tell you two things. Kid Batowski reference that nobody got.
What?
And for some reason, Gummy gets more characterization here than the entire
Oh yeah, Gummy! I remember this dude. Best character, by the way.
show. Why? I do want to mention that they did include the dude from The Big Lebowski, and his
Yep.
cutie mark is a rug. Go watch the
Yep.
Brony's react for this one. It's pretty funny.
Yep.
Brony's, the extremely
Christ on a cross. I remember this. Holy shit. The Brony documentary. Hold on 1 sec. Yep. Oh my god, I remember this shit. Holy dog shit, I remember now. I remember now.
unexpected adult fans of My Little Pony. So there's two notable documentaries about bronies. One made by Saber Spark called The Brony Chronicles, and one made by f***ing John Delancey. It's pretty cool. I don't know if it really helped a whole lot of people understand bronies, but it's there.
Yeah, wasn't that one on Netflix though? The one by John Delancey. Like, he made that on Netflix, and that's when I remember watching it on
A
Netflix.
couple years ago, it finally became free to watch again on YouTube on John Delancey's YouTube channel. Anyway, I want to draw attention to the song that he sang about bronies. It's pretty catchy, but he does say the word clop. We'll get to that at the end of the Iceberg.
Oh, they mentioned Clop. Oh no. We don't talk about Clopfix.
This will not be the first time that show staff are involved in weird, okay? Get
Yep.
ready. Equestria Daily. Equestria Daily
Oh,
is a
yeah.
website where bronies can go daily to look at things that happen in the fandom. Mostly it's just art, but occasionally you get a news article about how Sunset Shimmer is bisexual.
Yeah.
And there's also polls. Pony Life. Pony Life is sort of like Generation 4.5. Very
Yeah.
fast-paced show featuring the main cast and the main cast voice actors, except Kathy Westluck as Spike. I never watched it. It didn't look good, so
No.
there's a couple funny bits that became memes.
Okay.
BronyCon, as well as just conventions.
BronyCon. Please bring up Chris Chan. Please bring up Chris Chan.
Many pony-centered conventions have sprouted up across the world, celebrating the show, the fandom, the art, the animation, the music. I mean, you gotta know what a convention is. I don't really
Yep.
need to explain it to you. There's a couple fun things that happen in each of them, like Unicon being a mess. Wait, that's on the list later. Hold on. Can't talk about fun things
what?
that happen in each of them, like Unicon being a mess. Wait, that's on the list later. Hold on. Can't talk about that yet. There's a couple fires at one of them.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's right. Holy fuck. I remember now.
Documentary at one of them. There's this whole debacle with the pizza. Wait, no, that was furries. They were a lot of fun, and a lot of them still continue to this day, but the biggest one, BronyCon, announced they would hold their last one in 2019, and they reached 10,100 attendees. That
Yep.
broke their record for the 2015 one, which was just 10,000.
Yeah.
Animation errors.
Yep, there's
So
a
the
lot
show's
of those.
animated in Flash, which, if you don't know, it's a very streamlined way of animating. Oftentimes looks terrible, but My Little Pony did it really well. Anyway,
My
it's
Little
very
Pony did it
prone to
alright.
animation errors that they
Yes.
don't always
Yes.
catch. Here's a few highlights.
Psych-
That's it.
Oh my
It
god.
happens. Leaks.
Leaks? What leaks?
Hasbro's known for their wonderful internet security. Over the years, many fans have broken in and leaked things, such as the Gen 5 leaks, as well
Gen 5? What?
as, I think, the entirety of Season 8, or at least an early version that had, like, no music. It's really weird to watch, but hey, free episodes early, right? It's also
What?
a leak of a bunch of early scripts, which I really wish I got my hands on. I don't know where to get them anymore. I
Huh?
really want to read them, but it technically it's
What?
illegal to own.
Wait,
so
when did Spike get wings? What the fuck? When did Spike get wings? Huh?
you know, it's a risk.
That's new.
Among those leaks were like Show Bible, the pilot,
Yeah.
concepts for old characters, a lot of things that we weren't supposed to know, and we'll get to them if they're important. Derpy was censored.
Yep,
Slash
I see.
Save Derpy. So Derpy became very popular in the fandom very quickly, and in Season 2, they actually called her by name. Rainbow Dash really called her Derpy, and her eyes were crossed, and everyone freaked out when this happened. Positively. Like, the fans loved this, but a couple parents were like, "Oh, that's offensive. You can't show that on a kid's show." So they censored it. They took out Rainbow Dash calling her Derpy, they uncrossed her eyes a little bit, and we never got Derpy content again until, like, Slice of Life, actually. There's a long period of time where we just didn't see Derpy at all on the show. We were afraid she was never going to come back, but then, miraculously, in a Season 4 episode, Derpy filled in for Rainbow Dash after she broke her neck.
Yep.
There's more to those, probably, but I'm moving on.
I remember
Applejack
now.
can't read. So
What?
she's like a farm pony, right?
Get that thing off my screen.
So despite the fact that she reads like multiple times throughout the series, obviously she's just using her imagination and she can't actually read. I mean, look, she tries to read that scroll upside down. Idiot. Stupid. Silly pony. I hope you guys can tell when I'm describing a meme. Pink-haired Celestia. So this could
Oh,
this actually could mean a couple things. Her toy used to be pink because Hasbro thought that appealed to little kids, but all it did was confuse them because she's white in the show. It also refers to how in the first episode, that little storybook bit, she has pink hair, so people theorize that when she was younger, her hair was pink. Also, one more thing that we'll talk about at the very end of this iceberg. Let's fly to the castle.
Oh.
Melodic pony.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so most of the things
Oh yeah. That's right.
Melodic pony.
What?
Okay, so most of the things on here are jokes. They're not really meant to be taken seriously. And I encouraged you to watch a lot of things already, but at the top of the list of things you need to check out is Melodic Pony's channel.
I'm not checking out Melodic Pony's
so
channel.
Club, technically. Anyway, go check out their channel.
I'm not into the show.
comics.
Wait, what?
My
Channel should be on the third layer, but I don't.
favorite
No,
by far in this video that I wouldn't talk about the comics because I never read them and I know
I don't
not
care about the.
care
I've read
for the
one
series.
comic.
Little Cheese.
Little
Little
Cheese.
Cheese is Pinkie Pie's son that she
I'm fucking sorry.
had with Cheese Sandwich. The character voiced by Weird Al. Yeah,
Wait, what? Oh, that's a Weird Al Yankovic. Lately, my timeline has been filled with accusations that I've had sexual relations with a horse. So, for the record, I'd like to say that that's not entirely accurate. Oh, fucking Weird Al. Oh my god. That's gold. Gold. That's great.
that one. Scootaloo is a chicken. Apple Bloom makes a joke that Scootaloo's a chicken in the episode Stairmaster, and it became a meme and a running gag for some reason.
Yeah.
The thing is, Scootaloo can't fly, so calling her a chicken, the flightless bird, is like a really terrible insult. Anthropology.
What
You
is
may know
this?
anthropology as the study of what makes us human.
Yeah, Kiyoshin.
Bronies know anthropology as the fanfic where a background pony named Lyra goes through a portal and becomes a human. Okay, she doesn't go through a portal. Celestia like does a spell or something.
Puts her in a different dimension.
Anyway, this was written before Equestria Girls came out, I think. I don't think. I know, I just looked it up. Do you want to know what this story was inspired by?
What?
This story was inspired by a approximately 4-second clip where Lyra sits down like a human.
Oh, right. That's right.
Remember what I said about the fandom making headcanons about
I
background
remember
ponies?
now.
This is one of them. This is one of them. This is when Brony's decided that Lyra was obsessed with humans because she sat down weird once in the background of
Yeah.
so well. For 4
what?
seconds. Why does it work? Why does it work? Why does her wanting to be a human work so well? Brayburn is gay. Unlike Rainbow Dash.
Look at this motherfucker. Yeah, there is no way this motherfucker is not gay. Look at this guy. He looks fruity as hell. Pun intended.
Being gay, which that theory stems from the same episode Brayburn was introduced. So I guess people would just have a really gay mindset going into this episode.
Yeah.
I don't know why Brayburn's gay. I guess he just looks gay. A lot of people spread the word.
What the forbidden? Oh my god. Cowboy, really like his mane. Alluring bedroom eyes. Stitch hood fez. Fabulous. No tail extensions. Cutie mark is forbidden fruit. Go fuck her.
And now he's just gay. So Brayburn's gay. Everybody's
Yes.
gay for Brayburn.
Yes.
You're a degree-seeking scholar. This isn't just a job. It's transferable college credit.
Doing
Thank
this.
you.
Kevin.
Pony Creator. Among the various Flash
What?
games that were purged, Pony Creator was one of them. It's a very popular site where you
Never been on
can
this.
construct your own character, your own original character, or
My
OC.
OC.
I made my OC using that site back in 2016. Since then, it's been slightly updated. Okay, I don't know why this is on the list. You're gonna
Oh
go
my
far-
god. Oh my god, Luke, if you're still here, remember this? Remember this, Luke, you little bitch? You remember this, Luke? Goddamn, you remember this. You used to show me this all the fucking time. Goddamn, Luke. Luke, I'm gonna expose you. I'm gonna expose you.
Kid. There's a video where someone pitched up the song "You're Gonna Go Far Kid" by The Offspring
Yes.
and made a PMV out of it with Rainbow Dash, and it was
Yep.
very popular. And that's it. I don't know why.
27 million
That's why
views?
Kane. This was a prop that Discord summoned for Twilight in Season 4, and it immediately became a meme. And since then, it's popped up in the show in the background a couple times. I know it was in Slice of Life, and probably a few other episodes. I don't remember.
Okay.
Pink fluffy unicorns dancing on rainbows. Okay, we already talked about
We talked
this.
about this, yes.
Twilightlicious.
Oh
Black
my
Griffin
god.
wanted to animate this cute little video, and so we got Tara Strong to make a Twitter recording of her saying, "I'm the T to the WI, LIGHT,
Christ, this
and
is
ain't no other pony
ancient.
trolling down like me. I'm Twilightlicious."
Ancient history right there. I feel like I'm getting sand in my fingertips just fucking looking at this.
And then he animated it, and then he uploaded a video to YouTube, and it blew up, and then he did a bunch of sequels, and then eventually it got into the show where Apple Bloom did a little song to the same tune and ended it with "I'm Apple," and she was gonna say "licious," but it got cut off by the plot.
Found it! Who's got the map? I got the map. N to the A to the U-T-R-T. Ain't no other pony found a map like me. I'm Apple. Uh-oh.
Unicorns are the master race. I thought I would talk about
What?
this in like the racism segment that we're gonna get to, but that I figured it'd be
Huh?
too long, so I'm talking about Unicorns
Huh?
Master Race here. Here we go. Basically, there's a whole episode revolving around how Applejack does too much work. It's the 4th episode, and then once she finally accepts help from all her friends, Twilight is seen lifting like an entire orchard of apples, just in like 3 seconds, with her horn and her magic, and people are like, "Oh my god." Applejack spent like hours to do that same amount of work, and Twilight just did it instantly. They're overpowered. They're the
Yeah.
goddamn master race, because of course race is involved. I also think people think they're the master race because Canterlot is the capital city is like
Jesus.
mostly unicorns. So I
Right,
also think it's
right,
into that whole PC
right.
master race meme, which is still kind of an ongoing meme. Sort of combining that with unicorns and
That's right.
memes. Am I right? The mobile game. I forgot to.
I used to
add
have
one,
this mobile
so
game.
It's not in the image, but don't worry, I'm talking about it here. Okay, so the mobile game, it's pretty simple. It's just one of those games where you log on every day, and then you click some buttons and like collect all your stuff that you earned, and then
Yeah.
you log off, and then you'll
Never
probably
play it again.
only play for a month. But hey, if you play for 10 years, you'll have a pretty cool world. I played the game back when it came out, and I haven't played since. The
Yeah.
Christmas music album / Days Gone By.
That was a thing?
So
What?
one year, I think it was 2018, they had a whole Christmas special episode coming out, and they also made a Christmas album. Except it wasn't heartwarming, like the in-universe show. It was Christmas. The songs were about Christmas. They said Christmas. It was weird. Like religious undertones that just make me
Oh,
uncomfortable.
God.
The album's kind of boring.
Jesus, put that thing down. Put that thing down. You don't... Wait, what? Jesus. Jesus, please. You're a reasonable man. Put that thing down. Put that thing back. Put that thing back where it came from, or so help me. Please. Put it away. You don't know how germs have been all over this thing. Put it away.
Just make me uncomfortable. The album's kind of boring, but there is one notable song called Days Gone By, which is a parody of Auld Lang Syne. All of the songs were parodies of other songs, like Silent Night. Actually, I think there was one original song. But anyway, this was a parody of the song, and it was beautiful, and it was about how they're unable to spend the holidays with their parents because they're dead. Brings a tear to my eye every time, and that also marks the end of the second layer. Yeah.
And so...
Yeah. 25 minutes for this layer. Okay, there's a few things I want to say before we get on to the third.
Let's move on.
Also, but the date...
What? Dedicated fans.
The date is April 1st, and I am now recording the third layer of the iceberg.
Excellent.
And because it's April 1st, our /place has just opened back up again, and Dashy's head got cut off by Ukraine. Alright, let's get into it. The ride never ends. I want to get off Mr. Bones' wild ride. You've gotten to the point where you're a fan of My Little Pony.
What the Wait, what? Is this a fucking Vine Sauce joke?
And there's no escape. You're stuck here for the rest of your life. The ride never ends.
I escaped. I escaped. Bullshit. The ride stops whenever I say it stops. I escaped. I was the lucky one. I was one of the lucky ones. I escaped.
How long is a moon? Characters in the show
Oh,
often
yeah.
use moons as like
Oh,
a
yeah, they use
timekeeping
moons
thing,
instead
but we
of-
never like get an answer.
A moon
to
is
how
like a
long
month.
moon exactly is. There's also conflicting evidence as to how long it is. You know, this episode suggests that it's this long, but these episodes suggest that it's actually way shorter or way longer. If you would like to know how long the moon is in My Little Pony, I have a video on my channel explaining it. You just have to accept that the fourth episode isn't canon. Thank you.
What?
Granny Smith is impossibly old. Granny
Yeah.
Smith apparently founded Ponyville, which would make her like hundreds of years old. Tree corpses and health of information.
Yeah.
A season episode where Zikora's like trying to get this thing for Fluttershy, and she ends up getting this disease, which will apparently turn her into a tree and kill her. But in the opening scene, there's a bunch of these trees that she's apparently going to turn into. Are those trees dead ponies? The MLP board's 4chan Cup. 4chan holds an event where most
What?
of the boards, I think all of the boards, hold a FIFA
Oh my
competition.
god.
The MLP
FIFA.
board was the first to get 2
I knew there was a correlation, guys. Let's be honest.
stars, and it made everyone mad. I could probably go over like each of their players, but this is a 4chan event, so maybe for the bottom of the iceberg. Spike is Twilight's son.
I guess.
So Spike was in an egg, and then Twilight used a spell to hatch him.
Yeah.
So is Spike technically like her son? Fame and Misfortune. Fame and Misfortune is a season 7 episode written by M.A. Larson, who at this point we thought had left the show. Well, he did. He just came back to write this episode. The episode was about the main 6 publishing a journal of their adventures, and what transpires is essentially what would happen if Bronies invaded Equestria. Suddenly, background ponies were now fans of the show and were arguing that Twilight was better before she got wings and that Rarity was worse pony. This was a very meta episode and sort of like a middle finger to the fandom almost. M.A. Larson expressed that he didn't really like how this episode was and how it ended, which didn't end with a happy ending. It ended in chaos. No
Yeah.
resolution.
I think I heard that. I remember hearing that episode was dog shit, but like I don't know why. I mean, he might have. They might have explained why, but you
It's a
know.
pretty funny episode, but a lot of people have mixed feelings about it. I
Yeah.
guess now's a good time to talk about M.A. Larson.
Who is this man?
M.A. Larson is simply one of the writers for the show, and he wrote such episodes as Sonic Rain Boom and Magical Mystery Cure. He's
Okay.
definitely my favorite writer on the show, not just for, making really good episodes, but also just for being a really funny. a chill guy that attends conventions and really interacts with the fandom. Anyway, he's a bit of a meme after he gave Twilight wings and Magical Mystery Cure, which technically wasn't really his decision, but
Yeah.
he's a meme regardless. Rarity is a marshmallow.
No.
So in case you haven't noticed, Rarity is white.
Yeah.
She kind of looks like a marshmallow, doesn't
No,
she?
she doesn't.
Bananas.
What is
This
this?
is a quote from a YouTube video where Celestia
What?
sends people to the moon because Celestia sending people to the moon is a meme. Feeling good as hell.
Asana helps you keep track of all the details in one place.
Stop it. I don't want these damn
So you
ads.
and
I have to fucking wade through
team
these
can stay
ads.
focused
Yada yada
on
yada.
work
I don't give a
and the
shit about
goals that
Asana.
matter most.
Get this off my
Try
screen.
it for free at asana.com.
Miles, this I give a shit about, but not now. Not now. This is the worst time. Let me talk about Brony.
Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, June 2nd.
Go away.
So remember that Pony Life series? Feeling good as hell. So remember that Pony Life series that they had? So they announced it by announcing the toy line with an ad that included the song Good as Hell by Lizzo. Great song, not so great lyrics for a kids show. I don't know how
I
this
guess.
passed, but eventually they took down the ad because it featured a quote-unquote swear word. This whole
Whoa.
ad is just
Whoa.
scummy as hell.
These things are creepy as shit. Look at them, they're
I just
twitching.
realized what I said. The movie Playing with Fire. So
What?
I don't know anything about this movie other
John Cena.
than John Cena is in it, and there's a lot of My Little Pony merchandise like used in the background for some kid's birthday party.
I
And
guess.
there's a GIF of John Cena ripping a T-shirt with Celestia on it.
That's funny as shit. Hold on.
And there's a GIF of John
Hold
Cena
on. John Cena, what are you doing,
ripping
bud?
a T-shirt with Celestia on it.
Is that... And now there's a picture of Celestia with John Cena on it. Jesus.
Slenderman. So Slenderman's a popular
Right,
creepypasta character
right.
from like
I rem-
2010. You know,
I
Game made
remember.
about him, and then
I
people were like
remember
really
this.
into it. So in the
Slenderman.
episode Pinky Apple Pie, an animator decided to sneak in a Slenderman into the background for like 4 frames. When people
Where?
noticed, they shared
Oh,
screenshots
Slenderman.
around, but there were so many people that looked at the episode back and still didn't see it and thought it was fake. But
Slenderman.
when they realized it was real, Mr. Poninator.
What?
Mr. Poninator was an old school animator for the fandom. Many gave him the title the fastest animator in the fandom with how often he would post new animations.
Then why does he have like 6?
He was very popular, but unfortunately most of the videos are either unlisted, privated, or just
Oh, that's-
gone off his original
That's
channel.
right. Okay.
A 15-year-old Brony wrote the episode Keep Calm and Flutter On.
Really?
So this one's a bit of a misconception. I'm going to read directly off the wiki here. Story writer Teddy Antonio states that he had written the premise and outline for the episode when he was 15. In addition, at least the beginning and first act of the episode were written differently in Antonio's draft. So, not entirely true, but it is a fun
Keep
line.
calm and flutter on. What was that episode about? That was about fucking... That was about with the Minotaur dude who fucking told him to be manly or some shit. I can't remember.
Friendship is magic in other media. So there's
Okay,
a whole
yes.
wiki article.
Ah, yes. Ah, yes. Oh, yes. Ah, yes. The Aquabats. Yes.
Dedicated to MLP appearing in other shows. So I'm just going to read a little bit of that. The Amazing World of Gumball, Animation Domination HD, The Aquabats Super Show.
Aquabats, yep. There was a multiple Pinkie Pie cameos in the Aquabats Super Show.
Bob's Burgers, Chicago Fire, The Cleveland Show, The Colbert
The Cleveland-
Report, Comic Book Men, The Chase, The Crazy Ones, DC Legends of Tomorrow,
I don't know.
Double Dare, DuckTales, Fish Hooks, Full
Fish hooks? What the fuck?
Frontal with Samantha Bee, High School DxD, Boar N, Hot in Cleveland, Help World, Jeopardy. Yeah, Jeopardy. I
Jeopardy.
remember that one.
Yep, Jeopardy.
Joel's Brothers,
Huh?
The Late Show
Stephen Colbert. Littlest Pep Shop, I understand.
with Stephen Colbert. Little
Mad,
Pet
that's
Shop,
obvious.
obviously. Mad.
Y-
Lot of
yeah,
stuff in Mad.
yes.
Modern Family, The
Modern Family,
Neighbors,
okay.
The Patrick Star Show,
The Patrick Star Show? What the fuck? In the second SpongeBob second SquarePants Pico Pack, the Flim Flam brothers from the episode The Haunting of Star House are named like the Flim Flam brothers in their introductory song. Really? The Flim Flam Button-Ups? Really?
Pat Oswalt talking for clapping, Peacemaker, Penguins of Madagascar,
Okay, this I understand. This I get.
Pound
Pound
Puppies,
Puppies, I
Powerpuff Girls,
understand.
Robot Monster, Robot
Ah, fucking Christ.
Oswalt talking for clapping, Peacemaker,
The fucking
The
Powerpuff
Penguins of
Girls
Madagascar, Pound Puppies,
2016.
Powerpuff Girls,
This fucking episode is a fucking euphemism for why trans people are fucking is why being trans is bad. This was confirmed as a fucking as an allegory for why trans people are bad. I don't want to get into that.
Robot Monster, Robot Chicken, Saturday Night Live,
SNL, C. Ross Simpsons, I get that. Sonic Boom, I get
The
that.
Princess of Power, what are you talking about?
Superhero Squad Show, I get that.
Sparkle and Shimmer, I guess that counts. Because I'm a fan of She-Ra, so... Anyway, The Simpsons, you think you can
Teen
dance
Titans
Sonic
Go,
Boom,
of course.
Super Bowl Rally, that was a Super Bowl commercial. I thought about adding that to the list, but I didn't. The Superhero
Totally
Squad
Spies.
Show, the Teen
My God. Oh my God.
Titans Go, Totally Spies, the Toys That Made Us.
Ew.
There's a whole episode
Toys That Made Us, Transformers,
dedicated to that.
Uncle Grandpa. Ah, right. Friendship is a
Grace
virus.
Best was in it. Transformers,
Word Girl. What the fuck? Oh yeah,
Robots in
right.
Disguise, Uncle Grandpa, The View, Word Girl. Movies:
That-
Black Widow, Chip and Dale, Rescue Rangers, Deadpool 2,
I'm not gonna
Evil
look at
Lady,
all this.
CRFH, Furry Experience, Cyanide and Happiness. It's Japanese.
Cyanide and Happiness, okay.
Hayate Table, no matter how I look at it, it's your
Sweet
Adventure
Team Up.
Quest, Binding of Isaac, Borderlands.
Borderlands 2, Call of Duty, Advanced Warfare, yada yada yada. Diablo 3, Family Guy. What the fuck? My Little Furry. Okay. I'm not gonna read through all this. The Annoying Orange. What the fuck? Is Orange a Brony? The Completionist. Okay. Nostalgia Critic. I know that. Okay. I'm not. What is this?
Rick and Morty bit on YouTube, the one where also had the Gravity Falls character. I'm out of breath.
Our commitment to you is delivering
How long
the
have we been
world's most
fucking
advanced
streaming
PC.
already? It feels like hours.
Our passion for
40
chasing
minutes.
performance and improvement
Okay.
is what motivates us.
That makes sense.
Also, Storage Wars. Forgot about that one.
Ah, yes, Storage
And
Wars.
the Steve Harvey Show, AC
Full-blown
Race
Brony.
Best was on it. And there was also a crossover with Magic the Gathering.
Oh, right. I remember Magic the Gathering.
Listen, this this list I read off was involved in
What is this? Lauren Faust. AJ receives an old family tradition, gorged controversial marriage hurt. She has 12. What the fuck? What the fuck?
weird shit from
Hold
the
on, wait a
shows. Listen, this list I read off was incomplete. Holy tweets from the show staff.
Yeah,
Like I said
there are no toilets in a. Oh my god. Jesus fucking Christ.
earlier, the show staff get involved.
Please tell me AJ marries Bloomberg. No. AJ revives an old family tradition, joins a controversial marriage herd. She has 12 husbands and 37 children. No.
In weird shit.
Trilet's 2 Love was meant to be an Earth pony named Stud Muffin. His cutie mark is a dumbbell. Oh. Okay.
Twitter is like the main factory
Stop it. Stop it.
of
Stop it.
weird shit that they say.
Get that.
Mostly it's just Lauren
I will never do a naked wrecking ball video, but here's a pic with another. Oh,
and
God.
Tara, but a few other
Stop it. Stop it. Tara, what are you doing? How many of you can fly naked with fucking.
others get in there
God.
sometimes. The Pinky clones are alive. A popular
Yes. I remember this theory.
theory following the Too Many Pinkie Pies episode was that they didn't zap all of the Pinkie Pies, and some escaped. And
Yep.
this was later confirmed in the episode Saddle Row Review. That's not the right episode, whatever, we're moving on. Where another Pinkie Pie can be seen in the background. I think that was the right episode, actually. I looked it up, I was right. Ha! Billy and Mandy predicted Brony.
Really?
So if you're wondering why Billy and Mandy wasn't on that list I just spout it off to you. It's because they referenced bronies before they existed.
Not true. There was a small portion of fans who liked of adult men who liked My Little Pony before Friendship is Magic came out. However, yes.
There was an episode where one of the characters got really involved in this pony show that was meant for kids.
Grim.
And that's
Don't
it.
Grim.
The Dead Timelines.
Dead Timelines.
In the season 5 finale, Twilight follows Seafood Dinner into her time portals, and every time Seafood messes up Rainbow Dash's race, Twilight goes back to an alternate reality where the main 6 didn't exist. These timelines,
what
happens to them? Do they disappear? Are they ongoing? How many ponies have you killed, Twilight? And while we're on this episode, it's worth mentioning all the World War II references in that one timeline. Yep, that's something that happened in the show.
What the fuck do you mean?
Whoa, Nelly. While it's one of Applejack's catchphrases, it's also the name of this character.
Huh? Who is that?
Completely unique body type to any other character in the
huh?
show. Also, a poster of her appears in Rainbow Dash's locker.
Oh my god, why does it look like a fucking meme?
Or maybe that was just a regular locker.
Why is it a meme?
Reminder that I'm doing this entire list from memory and barely the first natural-born alicorn. So there was this book that was supposed to be canon called Journal of the Two Sisters. I own it. I could read it right now. I don't want to.
Alicorn is something Equestria has never seen.
Implying that Celestia and Luna were not natural-born alicorns.
What?
So then, who is? How the f did you get how did you become an alicorn?
He wants that pen to be
12 times ago.
I'm gonna...
Brony, mate.
Oh my god, that's a thing?
.com. I know what this one is. It's a scam. It's not a real dating.
Oh, it's a scam.
website.
Okay, great.
There's a lot of these similar websites out there. But there's no with audio. Probably the most like that on the site.
What is this?
Some of the top looks like two people in flip.
I'm just gonna screenshot the rest of this because we don't have it. Because if we're gonna be here, we're gonna be here all day. So I'm gonna.
Which is a bit one of the cons.
Oh yes, friendship is witchcraft. Yep, that's right.
Slice
Kevin.
of life. During the wedding ceremony, there was a single changeling that was just chilling there during the wedding.
You vibing? Oh yes.
The doctor like regen. Say she's a regen of the doctor.
Doctor.
Finally, we're here once at last. Racism.
Race-
Racism's a bit of a hot topic in My Little Pony. It
What
all
do you
started in season 1 with the episode Bridal Gossip, where they had Zecora come on as a character where all the ponies were afraid of her because they had misconceptions about zebras. The
Yep.
ponies were like really racist early on. I don't know what was up with that. But we never saw zebras or buffalo again because zebras were obviously a reference to Africans and buffalo were obviously a reference to Native Americans, and that was
Yep.
a little bit too on the nose. So when they tackled
Yep.
it again, they instead used like griffins and sleep ponies and dragons. Less stereotypy, definitely a better angle. Of course, there's also just racism between character that's like overtly racist towards the griffins and dragons and whatnot, and he
Yeah.
gets reformed, but as previous was in Buffalo. Gak, gak. Gak is just some toy.
Why
that's
is this
like
Gak?
you that you like squeeze and play
What the
with.
fuck, Gak?
Something how there. And would
Is this My Little Pony?
At Spectrum, we live and work in the communities we serve.
This is fucking
and we're committed
stupid.
to
This
bringing
is
you
so
the
damn
seriously,
stupid.
and it was here in the word heads. Button mash.
Button mash,
series
yep, button mash.
about Button mash.
Jan animation is the reason Button has all this character.
And the only same thing Dex, where they was
Ah, yes.
project and invited
Fighting is magic. Yep, and that created to them's fighting herds. Wait, what?
off the main 6 to make your game with, and they were like, yeah, obviously. So Lauren Faust made 6 original characters, all based off the main 6, and they designed their game around those characters, one of which was actually voiced by Tara Strong.
Looks like it's time.
Oh, yeah.
Available on Steam was amazing, incredible. Last
Them-
episode of My Starlight Glimmer and Sunburst, the Sunburst ship. That's
Starburst. Nice.
because they're gay. Entry from the Equestria
Fuck
Girls,
this dude.
the name of an OC that appeared in the show with a speaking role. This OC belonged to a Make-A-Wish kid whose wish was to be in the show. I wish the story ended there, but unfortunately there was some
Oh.
controversy after the internet does what it does best.
What does it mean?
Ruin things.
What?
We'll talk about it more later. The
What do you
season
mean? Did they really bully a fucking Make-A-Wish kid over fucking My Little... This is why I left the fan... That's not why I left the fandom. I left the fandom because I just lost interest in the show. But god fucking damn it. This is why I don't like bronies.
Suggested that.
Yes.
So Celestia is the
Yes. I'm just skimming through all the...
Nyx is this black and purple OC that people like to post around, and when you post pictures of her, it's considered Nyx posting. It's just a theory, and is banned in some
Cider
countries
is alcoholic.
because,
No shit.
That song.
Stop it. What is this?
You know why?
Brad Stoller quit.
Fan-made episodes. Thundercloud and Dusk's Dawn, that was a villain in Generation 1 of My Little Pony. The Smooze is a purple 5. It's
Oh, yeah, that's right. The Smooth.
My Little Pony.
Sad.
My Little Pony is a very low-effort video with a slideshow of like sad free brothers and millions of against each other in battles to the death.
Death battle.
Deadpool.
Oh, I remember this video. I remember watching this fucking video. I remember seeing this video. Starscream won, by the way, because fuck, of course he did.
Rainbow Dash, all the Lappian sub design though. They still exist. They're hard. I didn't list out this
I don't care.
Apparently, Flash, My Little Pony related Flash.
Oh yeah, this game I remember.
Are now.
When are we going to the pony?
Watch out! It's Iron Will. Milky Way and the Galaxy Girl did, and when she pitched it
What is this?
to Hasbro, it got turned down because it was garbage.
She trying to be Yoko Teriyaki so bad.
Probably. I'm just kidding, but I'm glad it was turned down because now we have My Little Pony. Sorry, over the years there's been a couple fake leaks about things that were going to happen to My Little Pony,
fake
but
leaks.
didn't leaks. So if you the Bohemian Owl, like get back at it or whatever.
Bohemia.
Oh, among Dash,
What?
First season,
Let's get to this.
was the best of Hasbro.
What?
She's the same character. 2012 Best Pony.
Ah, the best pony poll.
In 2012, Hasbro held an election.
I fucking remember this. I remember being pissed when Fluttershy won.
On their website, where fans could vote on who they thought was the best of the main 6. And yes, Fluttershy did win. 4chan anniversary stream. Once a year, every stream, like rings,
Don't care.
stuff like and asked to say players
Red League.
So bronies are pretty known for their ineptitude with politics. Communist. So bronies are pretty known for their by taking idea by wearing a Russian hat and drinking vodka, as well as some of the posters during the Sunrise Festival in a later episode resembling that of communist propaganda art. Many times in an image Wager Girls.
What? Oh yes, Equestria Girls.
Not only really, I just want to Frank over and over and what while I was at one or two.
I don't care. Obscure. Pinkamena, yeah. Pinkamena, Illuminati. What is this? What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that?
No to race dating. Maybe. Oh.
I don't want.
Probably make fun of you, because I'm the guy that they always make fun of.
Celestia's statue stone prison so that he can.
Oh yes.
Their statue of a guy who believes the name the Brony Prophet.
What?
Was given.
What is this? Today, 9 years ago, this was uploaded by Vintage Ghost. He talks about the new My Little Pony show and how it expects to be a rise for a new era of cartoons. Oh, the Pony Prophet.
I'm kind of actually pretty excited about different era kind of but again.
Whatever.
Probably just
What about Christian?
Xerxes probably was season happy with Twilight getting wings. So the real canon, the probably finale where twins 4 to 9 are not canon. This also technically includes the season 3 finale where Twilight gets her wings. There's a number of fans, and they're hard to count because some of them are probably just joking, that were very unhappy with Twilight getting wings. So the real
I had mixed
character in the end seasons.
I had mixed feelings about that.
Since Lauren originally is a closeted trans femme.
Yeah.
And that one scene, Parker 2, and looking under any
what?
video started.
Who is this dude?
To My Little Pony section.
Commenter Dragon.
Cashback is good.
Oh god.
But double
Stop
cashback is even better.
Not this, not
Discover
this.
matches all the cashback
Boy, what the hell?
at the end of your
Boy,
first
what the
year,
hell?
which is cashback.
Stop it. What is this? What?
Random MLP video. Fan kids refers to kids who are fans. Drawing with MLP live during the main cast. This is official, by the way. This is Hasbro. The costumes are, I'm sure they put in a lot of effort.
You fuckwits.
The costumes are
yes.
Lauren Faust sold her soul.
Yes. They're putting parallels to her last name.
Just pop and weep. We see a pony that starts in Hooves Day funeral. In the season 2 episode Read It and Weep, we see a pony that looks like a cancer patient. In the very next episode, Hearts and Hooves Day, we see the first and only funeral in the show. Did the pony...
Oh yeah! Oops!
With Canon and Twilight Sparkle. The less popular
right.
by Sync Twilight.
Right.
Ship the show Bible, which is
right.
We're meant to see. Except our
What is this?
a cool show.
Okay, I'm only gonna skim all this because wait, what?
Lauren Faust's inspiration in the 80s. What cutie? This is just another
from Rara with what? I don't care about the
books.
canon books. Yeah.
It's like the Brony
yes, Lost Pegasus. Christ, I remember that.
At cons. Don't jump
wait, what? Fire alarms?
I haven't committed to memory everything that went wrong, but I reckon Lost
what the fuck? Wait.
Sort of like the Brony called Reintroduced Born. Also, Las Vegas Unicon 2013.
Unicon 2013.
Okay, I guess it was technically called Las Pegasus because that's what they called it in the show, but whatever. Las Vegas Unicon is sort of like the Brony equivalent to DashCon, if you ever heard of it. Basically, it was terrible. The whole thing was a mess, from organization to not paying anybody to having a fire alarm getting pulled and everyone had to evacuate.
Oh yes, the
Once
fire.
the hotel realized they weren't getting paid, they kicked everyone out. And worst of all, it was in fucking Las Vegas. My Little Pony's supposed to be a family-friendly show. Why would you have a con in Las Vegas?
There's been crazier things.
I haven't committed to memory everything that went wrong, but I recommend you check out the full story on some other YouTube video.
Whatever, dog.
Speaking of con disasters, fire alarms. Don't jump. So there have been many fire alarms pulled at cons in the past.
Really?
I think it was BronyCon 2012, but I could be wrong about that, where a fluorescent light started to catch on fire in the main hall, and they had to evacuate the whole building. Don't jump refers to another con.
Why the fuck
would... I don't remember the name of it, where... during the concert, the people in the audience were told to not jump because they were afraid the floor was going to give out. Not salmon. Okay, I had to look this up. I forgot
what the fuck
was,
is this?
This is just cursed animations or images is dead. Okay.
Flash Sentry. Fuck Flash Sentry.
In Equestria, in Ink Bros, another one and everything.
What else?
Discord
Star Wars Discord.
At the time. Discord is Grogar. So nothing on this list is in order. But
what the fuck is Grogar?
But perhaps he was the original Grogar. No, he's not. That's a dumb theory.
What the fuck is Grogar?
Jajinkas. Okay, so Jajinka is inanimate. It's the original concept for the Diamond Dog.
These, hold on, these, let me see.
Diamond Dogs were rappers. So the original...
I hated these two motherfuckers. Fucking Snips and Snails, fucking dumbass kids. Beat them to death. Fuck them.
Just watch it, okay? This is what I'm referring to. This is us two men. It's not, but it might as well be with this. Spooky Jack. This sounds like a creepypasta, and it's not.
That is spooky.
For Ex Celestia Shing.
Okay, so, okay. Mean 6 original.
So the entirety of Season 8 was watched this, that, in the censored, and it's less scary now. That's what Brony. But their children are a unicorn eye. But he seems a little nervous and unsure of himself.
Yeah, he cheated. No
makes sense, right?
He cheated.
Vorak. King Vorak is the name of T-Rex father.
I don't care.
So does that all seem
I don't care.
Like
I don't care.
I
don't care.
Turns out
oh my god, of course.
Or Christian Weston Chandler was the first Brony. If you don't know who CWC is, boy have I just opened a can of worms.
Yep, I already know. I already know. He shows up in my streams quite often.
AD Show claims that he was the first Brony. However, one of the guys that made the toys for the AD Show claims that he was the first Brony.
Yeah, I guess.
So, who knows? CWC cameo in the show. Yes.
Oh my god, that's right. That's right. I remember now. I remember seeing this. I haven't seen the episode, but I remember seeing this. Oh my god.
In the season,
Jesus Christ, that's so bad. That's so bad. What's the most viewed thing? This is the most viewed. Oh my god.
Once a man to her parent, he resembled coming up with him. Was he
Discord?
Howling at the moon. Applejack's parents related? Are they like is the sunset from the human fan base Purge?
Only Life
seems very interested in of the fan base.
Purge them all.
Really
Christianity.
Sure. Morals. The show of friendship, at least for many. There
Seventh element of harmony. Glock and Spear.
States that
Discord. Howling at the moon.
Tweet.
What?
Or maybe not. Also, car
sleep it in the middle of it. What the What is this? What is this? Weed pony.
Moana cake. There was this poor woman who wanted a Moana cake, but the Dairy Queen employee misheard her as marijuana, and so they made her a marijuana cake, but included like a weed pony.
A weed pony.
So now it's a My Little Pony thing.
It's funny. Take a look at the cake Kensley Davis got for her 20. Funny about that.
But basically, there's a theory. Wrote cupcakes.
Larson wrote
We're
cupcakes.
going to talk about cupcakes in just a theory opening.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lesser-known official one for the Japanese dub of the show. It's completely different from shows. The end of layer, thank you. No, that's happening.
Let's see. Wait. Okay.
When every day
Okay.
Official.
Content warrants: suicide, pedos, Nazis, death, sex, masturbation, blood, gore. My favorite thing. Teleportation is death.
Spawns
I don't care.
That states it's earned by any show.
Oh my god, that's that's not funny. That is not funny.
Girls from.
Oh right, that's right.
Girls
Oh,
theory.
of course. All
It's a
right.
theory that the main.
That's right. There was a theory back in the day that all the main characters were based around dead little girls who all that killed themselves or something.
So we're not talking ponies.
Okay.
Just says trick understanding. Minute of video game text.
Okay.
At 11.
What is this?
That was a mistake. Pinkie Pie locking
Yes,
Dash in her
cupcakes.
basement and failing a test, and now she must be killed. And Rainbow Factory is
Rainbow
about
Factory, of
Scooter
course.
Grimdark effects like Sweet Apple Massacre. Let's talk about Smile HD.
Smile.
Going around.
Of course.
In the entire video.
Please show it.
This is
Please
an
show
animator on the
Miss Ducker.
show. I was going to say that this is one of those really stupid theories, but technically it could be true. Smile HD had really good animation, like strangely good for its time.
Yeah.
So some wonder that maybe Mr. Davy was an animator for the show.
I don't think so.
DWK.
What is
DWK is popular for his series Totally Legit Recap, in which he would recap the episode than anything else. He was
What?
famous for his it's funny.
No,
yeah,
no.
that's still the
I
extent
don't care.
she'd expect a Nazi.
What in the fuck is this? Posters on the My Little Pony board on 4chan are working with a Chinese bootleg manufacturer Oli Factory to mass produce plushies based around the Nazi pony Ariane Hoofler. What the fuck?
To do people. They were
What?
discovered to be fucking pedophiles. Part of
What
now
the
really
fuck?
famous Pony.mov.
What?
Love to
That's good.
this day. Great musician, was a musician. He worked on really famous, so analog books, people.
What?
Tune critic, man, he fucks. Tune musician.
Mando Pony?
He worked on really famous songs that still hold up to this day. Great musician, terrible person.
What? Mando Pony, the guy that made Five Nights at Freddy's songs? Motherfucker made Just Gold. No! Damn it! What the fuck?
The unchild.
Ah, yes. Ah, yes. Here we go.
The Pony.mov series
Yeah.
is famous for its absurdly unchild-friendly humor,
Yes.
as well as animation, and just the whole
Yes.
thing is just very out there. The animation
Yes.
was done by Hot Diggity Demon.
Yep.
Also, Rarity is voiced by Aaron Hansen.
Really?
The Animated James drama.
Animated James?
So Animated James was very popular in a few songs, a few
I don't
originals.
care
a
about
comedy,
any of
a
this.
And as highlights.
I don't care.
Relationship ending.
I don't. What the fuck?
Watch their for you, Sheep Panda. Kanashi Panda is simply an animator. He made very popular. Watch their for
What the
YouTube,
fuck is that?
Namely, Friendship is Man.
Now this is a show I would watch.
Wonder what else? No mapping.
Oh
From
god.
it goes,
Yep.
let's
I'm
use
not.
a jar.
No. I can't see. Not the jar. Not the jar. No. Not the fucking jar. Anything but the jar. I think we're done. I think we're done here. Tara Strong birthday. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. I don't want this anymore. What have I done? No. What have I done? Wait. No. What have I done? What have I done? What have I done? Get the fuck off my screen. No more. No more. No more. No more. No more. Uh, if today was an indicator of anything, it was an indicator of why I left the fandom. Because, Jesus Christ, it was a cesspool. It was the world's biggest cesspool. Hold on, I need to see something.
Stop it. Stop it. I don't want this anymore. What have I done? No, what have I done? Wait. No, what have I done? What have I done? What have I done? Get the fuck off my screen. No more. No more. No more. No more.
No more. It's over. Meat or candy. Alright, now we're reading the epilogues. Oh! Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah, I can edit that now. Alright, cool. Alright, meat or candy. Let's choose candy. I heard people have told me to meat is much more satisfying and the candy is just all the fluff and shit. Let's start with candy. So yeah, we're reading Homestuck epilogues. I heard these were dog shit. Let's read like a few chapters of this. Oh good, thank God, this is short. Candy was definitely the right choice, John thinks, as he munches thoughtfully on a strawberry swirl mint. It cracks to splinters between his teeth. Incredibly tasty splinters, the consistency of which... Oh, excuse me. Oh, God, sorry. Incredibly tasty splinters, the consistency of which have absolutely no existential baggage to them. The splinters dissolve quickly, leaving behind the impression that they were made of nothing at all before a cloying essence determined to linger behind, with some distance from his traumatic anime dreaming. The fatalistic mood that he's been walking around with all day seems somewhat melodramatic, embarrassing even. Who has time for nihilism when it's such a beautiful day? You know what? I think maybe I'll stay after all. Really? Yeah, but now that I have some time to think about it, is Lord English really that big of a deal? I mean, I know Rose said that it was a big deal, but that canon world would dissipate if I didn't go do it. Whatever that means. Isn't it just as likely that I could mess up a whole bunch of stuff if I go back there? The idea of going back in time, or back into canon, or whatever, and fighting off this huge battle that serves some vague purpose I'm not even sure even I understand. Tired as fuck. God damn. Alright. I'm gonna lie down. Let me lie down like this. I'm trying to get comfy. And yes, I'm lying down. Alright, this should be better. This should be a little bit better. Whatever. Okay. It feels so heavy. And I'm not even feeling that heavy suddenly. I feel kind of the opposite, actually. I feel like that maybe I don't give a shit. I mean, I don't mean that in a bad way. It's just, well, I'm already here living my life with my friends, and I think I just don't want to stay back on Earth, forget I ever heard of Lord English, and just relax. Is that selfish of me? I don't know. It just seems like a lot of responsibility for one person. So maybe instead of just taking the fate of everyone's existence onto my own hands, I should just stay here and try to enjoy life? Even John has to admit, his rationale doesn't sound particularly satisfying. Now he's reflecting on everything he just said, really strikes him as a bunch of empty-headed babble. But then again, it's like he was saying, his head does feel lighter. Maybe he doesn't care if his reasoning sucks, maybe he just doesn't care about any of the high stakes or existential gravity related to his conversations with Rose. Maybe he doesn't care about much of anything. Except that here... I'm so tired. That pony video took a lot out of me. Alright. Maybe he doesn't care that much about anything except the here and now, the company of his friends, and the pleasant breeze flowing through the park today. He's feeling quite insubstantial when he thinks about it, superficial, and a bit sappy towards his friends. So what if he wants to make an insubstantial, superficial, and sappy decision. Are you absolutely sure about this, John? He looks up at the trees, at the sunlight glittering through the crisscrossing fronds. Has the sky always been that blue? A leaf spirals down lazily and lands on his forehead. He plucks it off and studies the veins running through it. At each fork in the vein, she supposes the leaf as a whole is making a certain kind of decision to go this way or that. It certainly seems like one way of looking at a leaf, but now that he bothers to really scrutinize one, it also seems to him, with just as great a sense of clarity, that not one of this leaf's decisions ever mattered in the tiniest fucking bit to anybody. Not to the tree, not to the world, not even to the leaf itself. He flicks the delicate green metaphor away with a flourish of disdain and sudden conviction. Yeah, actually, I don't think I've ever been so sure of anything in my life. Roxy's stoic countenance washes away abruptly as she lets out a happy squeal. No, that was kind of a sexist way to describe it. It's definitely a girly noise, though, and not what John was expecting. Without warning, she launches off into herself into his arms. OMG, John. That's amazing. I'm so stoked. She buries her nose into the crook of his neck and starts crying. Huh? She's definitely sniffing a little, and his skin feels a little wet against hers. John makes incidental eye contact with Calliope when he raises his arms to wrap around Roxy's back. He's startled for a moment, but Callie's just looking at him with that big, serene smile on her skull. Okay, this isn't weird or anything, just super intimate physical interaction he's just having with her maybe girlfriend right in front of her. It's just that Roxy's been so distant for years, and now John has no idea where the boundaries are drawn. This is stupid. This is... Hold on. Alright. Okay. Now we're back to sitting upright. He grins and hugs her back just as hard as she's hugging him. Maybe his friendships aren't as damaged as he'd worried. Maybe it's like his friends were actual family this whole time, and they were just waiting for him to pick up the phone, or to come along and hug them. Roxy pulls back and claps excitedly. This is going to be so effing awesome. Yes, I think that you have made an excellent choice, John. I can already feel the aura of equivocation that's been hanging all over us these years fading. Equivocation? Oh, sorry. What I mean is that I think we've all had a hard time moving on from what we expected in our old universes. Now we have finally put fuck. I can't read today. Now we finally can put that ugliness behind us. Oh, John, this is amazing. I have such big plans for you. Plans? Stop asking so many questions, dummy. It's gonna be great. It will be more than great. But first, there's one last thing that you must do with your retcon powers. Someone that you need to help. Someone that only you can help. Calliope leans in close. The angle of the sun makes it so that she dips in the shadow. The sharp recess of her skeletal face turns into shadows black. For a moment, her voice sounds the way the wind does when it howls through a narrow chasm. You must free the bard from his prison. Oh, Gamzee? Huh? Did he hear right? He can't imagine she could possibly mean Gamzee. Calliope puts her hands together and pulls it back, smiling sweetly. Her voice is sugar sweet again. Let poor Gamzee out of the fridge, John. The time has come. Poor Gamzee? He surely learned his lesson by now. If we were to turn over a new page in this story, should turn that page over for everyone. Gamzee must begin seeking redemption immediately. He has suffered enough. Has he, though? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What the fuck? Oh my, yes, absolutely. Are you sure? Of course. John glances at Roxy, seeking support. She smiles at him benignly, apparently having no opinion whatsoever on this topic. Sure, okay. He can't just help make a disgusted face at the thought of it, but he shrugs. Why the hell not? He's feeling lighter, remember? If it's time to let go of his long-held worries and hang-ups, then so too may be the time to let loose a long-suffering clown. If this has to be the age of redemption, then let it begin, he decides. Not with a bang, but with a honk. Alright. So we're freeing Gamzee from the fridge. Has he really just been in the fridge for forever? He's probably dead. John zaps back to the quietest point in the fridge's impressively snowy timeline that he can pinpoint, which was on the land of tombs in Krypton, T-minus about half an hour before his final battle against every dude they had all fought to get the hell out of Dodge. As the name of the land would imply, the planet's surface is covered in tombs, each an ancient skyscraper piercing the brilliant gaseous thunderclouds above. But there's only one tomb he came for, a simple household refrigerator, just like the one he grew up with. He pops into cannon at one end of a rooftop, so high that the chemical storm coursing through the atmosphere sets his hair on edge. At the other end of the roof are Dirk and Dave, doing something he never thought he'd see. They're hugging. Oh yes, right. Not just regular non-committal hugging, they're empathically hugging the shit out of each other. Dave's face is varied than Dirk's guide, and Dirk's got both our... Oh yeah, this was in the... Okay. Sensing that this is probably something he shouldn't be seeing, he tiptoes towards Gamzee's would-be sarcophagus and carefully and quietly as he can, places his hands just above the thick aluminum hull. The moment John's palms hit the fridge, Dirk turns to look at him. His head only moves an inch. Slowly he lowers one eyebrow and returns to the poignant and deeply personal business with Dave, as if he hadn't observed anything worth acknowledging at all. Which John supposes is for the best. He isn't trying to mess up the timeline any more than he needs to. He's only here to steal a refrigerator that's been recently used to entomb a clown. He has enough on his plate with the idiotic heist as it is. Anyway, he decides to mind his own damn business and get the fridge back to Earthsea. He zaps himself and the fridge back to the same picnic grounds he departed from, while very clearly leaving the chains wrapping the fridge behind on Wotech. So, I'm back. Everyone get ready for this fucking guy, I guess. With the same delicacy he'd used to touch a toilet bowl in a public bathroom, he grabs the handle and fridge and pull. Gamzee pops out immediately, sweating, gasping for breath, and smelling like socks that have been worn continuously for 2 weeks straight. John rears back and pinches his nose shut. Calliope shoots John a sharp look, like a sharp look, like a stern teacher would. Oh. I actually coughed there. Oh, poor thing. It's all right now. You're all right. Take a moment to catch your breath, Mr. Clown. You'll be just fine. Oh, shit. Excuse me. He's dying. Oh, shit. Now he's crying. Oh, dear. Oh, God. Oh, dear. What is it, sir? Tell us what pains you. Let it all out, friend. We are here for you. I've been a bitch-ass naughty motherfucker. Calliope nods knowingly and pats him on the back. I have been done some motherfuckers raw. Those motherfuckers of all who I call as my friends. I put the straight up mucking harshness at them, and it wasn't motherfucking nice of me. Not one bit. And now I'm all at an emotional place from sweating my hard time in the hunger trunk. A fate to which I surely got my deserve on for. And I gave it me all the time to rethink my lot and get, considering what a right pile of nastiest garbage I've been in my whole motherfucking life. And I got my epiphany going in there. Like all motherfucker bathed in the righteous epiphanies, yo. Pretty much balls out, immersed in the emotion breakthroughs in my good ninjas. And then I came to getting some of my realizations down right. Fucking locked. Locked tighter than I was a bitch in that fridge. And those realizations began something all motherfucking thirstily of sorts. I'm a bad, bad man. And I'm here to fucking redeem my motherfucking self. Ha! Calliope's eye closed, continues with her sympathetic gestures. She pats him on the back, nods very slowly, and issues an now and then. Only while he is distracted by his own sobs does he steal a glance at her phone, tipping the fact that she too wouldn't mind if this redemptive soliloquy could hurry itself on. These redemptive fucking Eureka thunderclaps all banging at my think pan, getting me to go all like boo-hoo, I'm bad, I'm bad. What I'm saying is about the raw shit. I did get some explanations to make you see the truth. The truth, my gnarliness had motherfucking tent full of root causes, and you gotta indulge me at. Listen up, boys and hoes, 'cause here comes a bunch of noise that's morally fucking mitigating as shit. Mitigating as shit, sorry. I miss Gamzee, man. Fun, if best, one of the best characters. Honk. Oh, Jesus. Shh. I've been all like abused and stuff, homie. As a child, I got motherfucking neglected on by my stern old fatherly goat. I was a disappointment to him, and I can't say as I blame him for abandoning the shit of a useless kid. I would have motherfucking done the same shit at me if I was a big cruel goat. So that explains, like, pretty sure most of my crimes in a way that makes a motherfucker want to take his forgiveness out for a fucking spin. There's other reasons to consider, like shit that makes this redemption arc fucking tight like an uncracked elixir. Like, how's my purple blood meant I got the culture pressures put on me about to be a salty damn jester for life? What about that hand the Messiah's dealt me, my bitches? My motherfucker's gonna envy that like a wicked cod rash. How can I get a full and truly fucking get blamed on for when it comes to be a little bit of subjugulation I got culturally hornswoggled up to doing, and also tragically goat abuse, which needs to make you shed a tear for this motherfucker. This guy, this voice. He's not like, okay, I guess. Lets you want to be an atrocious as me. And such is why I'm grabbing hold of my repentance as firm and serious as I would a whore's titty. My redemption arc is truly the darkness. And I mean it hard, and I'm gonna sincere at it like one sad and sorry bad boy motherfucker. From this day frontward, I plan to get my pledge on to be a changed clown. Truly as new as motherfucker, thanks to my new friends. Bravo! Fuck yeah! While John's two friends are busy hugging out with the arguably worst person he has ever met in his life, he tiptoes a few yards away from the group and slips his phone out of his pocket. There's only one person in the universe who can truly understand what John's going through right now. Hey, Terezi, you around? What do you want? You wouldn't believe what's happening just behind me right now. I probably would. No, you won't. Check it out. John discreetly holds his phone over his shoulder and makes a Snapchat of Gamzee sobbing in Calliope's arms. Roxy is beside them, nodding along solemnly. Holy shit. I know, right? He's crying like a little wriggler. Go over there and give him a kick in the codpiece for me. I can't. John, I'm asking you to do a simple favor for an old and dear friend. Do not be difficult. I don't think that would go over very well. Everybody's taking this all weirdly seriously. Apparently we're going to let him have a redemptive arc. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, it's, well, what is there to even say? It's literally the dumbest fucking idea I've ever heard, but what can you do? Shove him back in that fridge and throw him in the ocean is what? Pretty much. Why are you idiots even bothering with this fool again? Don't ask me. It's a Calliope thing. Oh god. I guess she roped Roxy into it and now I'm just gonna go along with it too. I don't even care actually. I mean, he smells awful, but I guess that's just what's happening now. The asshole clown is back. Life goes on. It didn't need to, though. Not for him, at least. Speaking of life, how's it going out there? Oh, fine. Pretty boring, flying around and stuff. You know how it is. The search continues. Any sign of her yet? You've been gone, like, a really long time, you know. I'm sure you see it that way. From my point of view, it's a little different. Anyway, no turning back now. Yeah, I know. Everyone misses you, though. What is this? What the fuck is that? Probably even... Ugh. Gamzee. Ugh. Well, that settles it. I must never return. Sorry, Egbert. Haha, should have never told you about his shitty redemption arc. I blew it. Yep. Anyway, gotta go. Next time we speak, you owe me a report of exactly one punch in the clown dick. Bye, dork. Smiling, he pockets his phone and heads back to the Gamzee pity party. Gamzee's sobbing is so performatively that many Caprician civilians have stopped to watch. By the looks on their faces, not a single one of them has ever been exposed to such clown grief. Pulled away from Calliope's embrace, he is now addressing the gathered crowd about the importance of genuine repentance. Calliope comes to stand with John, her hands folded behind her back and her expression peaceful. I guess it makes sense because Gamzee did technically raise the Calliope and Calborn, so due to some plot shenanigans, but doesn't matter. Thank you all for this, John. Thank you for this, John. You're welcome. Something feels different, but he can't put a finger on it. Okay, that really took me out of it. That really took me out of it. That genuinely... yes. Tomorrow we get to fucking do... You know, I'll finish this shit. I'll read this one since it's so short, but at the same time, alright. Yes, something feels very different. Dirk's hands begin to shake so violently that he drops his screwdriver into the chassis of the battle bot he's working on. It clangs for a bit, landing somewhere that will doubtlessly be very inconvenient to retrieve. It doesn't matter. There's no more time for rap battles or politics or wacky hijinks of an adventurous nature. There's no time left for anything. Moisture beating at his temples, Dirk staggers away from his workbench and braces himself against the wall. His knees are weak, head spinning, and his palms so sweaty that the concentrate feels smooth under him. He nearly drops his phone while attempting to dramatically auto-dial Jane's number through the haze of his trembling, sodorific stupor. Hey, Jane. Bad news. Cancel everything. Excuse me? What? All plans. Cancel them. It's over. What's over, Dirk? I just told you. Everything. Because we're canceling it. Dirk, are you quite today? Are you quite okay? Yeah, I'm cool. You sound terrible. It's unlike you to call it quits on a caper like this without offering a lengthy diatribe on it. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. Lengthy diatribes are over too. They're concealed. Jane gasps loudly, without a hint of irony. I don't understand. Don't worry about it. Just do what I say. He hangs up on her and brings up his context just so he can text Jake and cancel all their televised fights for the foreseeable forever. He then blocks Jake's number because if it's not worth explaining to Jane, it's definitely not worth explaining to Jake. Then again, nothing is ever really worth explaining to Jake. Jake's number is barely even worth storing in his phone, if Dirk is being perfectly honest. Through the workshop window, Dirk can see the sun touching the horizon. Ah, exquisite. He takes a moment to appreciate the sublime synthesis of the atmosphere and the existential crisis he is currently experiencing. The sun is setting both physically and metaphorically right now. Not bad, he thinks, then corrects himself, because while there is always time to delay the volatility of casualty, the whole situation is actually and for real astonishingly bad. Alright, I think I'm going to end that here. I don't know. I'm kind of burnt out of streaming. I'm not quitting, obviously. But I'm just going to, take a small break from everything until there's something that really piques my interest. I might stream tomorrow, I might not. Really all depends on how I feel. We don't really have a schedule at the moment, but I'll let you guys know how everything turns out. Alright, well, see ya.